You don't need a Hollywood budget to make a virtual production short film, and we're gonna prove it to you. This is week 3 of making a virtual production short film using Unreal Engine and our LED wall. Quick recap of last week. We met with Serhi to review our mocap test from the first week and go over the animation challenges we'll be facing with this project. We also looked at the pre-vis, Josh finished our script, and I started looking at potential partners. So now you're all caught up, let's move on to storyboarding. The storyboard is what's gonna help us determine what shots are virtual, what shots are not virtual, which shots are gonna be practical, and which are gonna be just fully in UE. So let's quickly talk about why storyboards are the most critical part of the virtual production process. The thing about virtual production is that it's like 75 to 85% pre-visualization or pre-production work, because every minute on an LED wall counts. Because we're factoring the time that we're spending on an LED wall into the total budget of the film, we need to know exactly how many shots are gonna be on our LED wall, which equates to how much time we're spending from that budget. That requires crew, that requires the set deck team, all of them to figure out how much is gonna be, who is gonna be on the set, how many set pieces do we need. Like traditional film production, the storyboard shows us what is inside and outside the frame, right? And why that matters most for us specifically is because then we can tailor our Unreal Engine environments to just show what we need to see on the wall. A space pirate cargo ship orbits the planet below. Delivery drones move back and forth between the plane's surface and the vessel above.
The spaceship comes right past you and almost shakes the frame a bit. The shot that we're talking about from like the Apollo mission.
You need that one.
Where it's like you're actually filling the frame with the pod coming and docking.
This is just mainly important for us to establish what are we shooting on LED. 2 pirates, Ellen and Wyatt, sit watching the monitors.
So that's the establishing shot, almost like a medium or a wide, where you just see their upper body from behind. Because it's more than Easter egg. Like, we don't want to give away the whole story. We want Easter egg.
So we're back in this room.
Ellen's
same
on the
environment.
I think that we should actually start off a bit wider. By the time the scene ends, we're actually pretty tight on the boat. If Ellen's like pressing the buttons, like getting it ready to go to open the dock. So we are the panel. Because it feels like so close and eerie almost.
Yeah.
You know something's about to happen. Ellen doesn't know. That's a cooker. Let's go. This is the same person as that.
Shut up, yeah. And then this is Ellen.
You can almost cut back to this angle of the light opening up on her face.
100%. Wyatt looks down at the dead battery in his hand. So he's freaking out here. He throws it to the side. So he stands up and he like mean mugs right to the camera.
Yeah, or just past.
Yeah, just past. So we
as the
can.
viewer, you're getting that whole arc.
And now what's our final shot here?
This baby. I think he, like maybe he sees it and then he ducks down behind the ball.
So the feet get straight and now he's worried.
And then he takes a breath, he's like, okay, I'm gonna face it.
It ends on the alien, which is the most important.
Coming out the camera.
So now that we are done with the initial brainstorming and storyboarding, we're gonna turn it over to Serhi from the VAD team, who's basically gonna take our terrible storyboarding shots and turn them into Unreal Engine assets that we can then put on the LED wall and into the environments for shooting. What is the budget of our short film? Based on our experiences shooting video production projects for many, many years, working on sets and creating our own short films, I want to talk to Reed about what the budget might be. Here's the thing. I don't want Reed to know he's on camera because I think he might change his answer. So I'm going to try and sneak him on camera here. Okay, I got a question for you. It's an important question. Question is, what do you want to spend on this short film?
Oh no.
Give me a range and we'll work from there.
So let's say like 4,000 to 5,000 for set deck.
4,000 to 5,000? Do you want to say the budget is maybe 5 to 10?
Max
Ish.
10. Our goal is to keep this as minimal as possible, so it's the most attainable and relatable.
Absolutely. So we'll say 10,000. We're gonna shoot for under budget.
Yeah, and that'll include our LED rental
Yep.
stuff.
LED rental, all costs. You heard it here first.
Crazy.
We got our number, 5 to 10,000. No more. No more. If we can go less, we'll definitely go for less. But 10,000 is our budget for the short film. We have just heard back from HTC and Small Rig, who are going to be helping us with this project. Super cool to have their support. So we're gonna use HTC for the camera tracking part of this project. The HTC Vive Mars is an incredible indie solution, and it's perfect for this type of project. Now, renting something like this or buying something like this would be 8 to 10,000 USD. So getting it to use for this project is awesome. Small Rig is going to be sending us a follow focus system for this, which is going to be incredibly helpful, especially when we're focusing between the virtual environment and the physical environment. So that's going to be a great tool for this as well. And lastly, I am waiting to hear back from our set deck team, because the set deck is the part that is going to cost the most amount of money. So that's what we have to budget out first and foremost. Next week, we're going to make headway with our set deck team and get some stuff built. So hopefully we can bring this vision to life. And next is getting our shooting days in order. Let's make this short film. See you next week.